Recording.
Welcome to Dog Pound Rants, everybody. Woo! I'm A-Dog.
And I'm Z-Man.
That's
Let's
right.
go, baby.
We're here to prove to you today that $230 million, are you shitting me? I'm 60 years old. How are you?
53.
53. We're going to show you how easy it is.
I'm old.
Yeah, we're old. Easy it is to play football.
Let's go.
Just throw. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to throw a bomb at 60 years old. Come here. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Dog Pound Rants. A-Dog's gonna show you. I'll be on the Browns for what? 5 million? What? Is that reasonable?
I do it for 200,000.
200,000.
200,000? Yeah,
There you go.
150 grand. I'll do this. I'll do this for you.
I'll do it for 20 bucks
Cleveland
just to
Browns,
be on the field.
Look at us. Look at us. Here we go. Ready?
Hey, Doc, I'm about 70 yards away.
He's about 70 yards away, and I'm gonna throw it. Blue 42. Blue 42. Hut hut.
That was about 50 yards.
That sucked. That was about 50. All right, you do it now.
All right, I got it.
Z-Man.
All right, hold on.
Hey, this is Z-Man down the other end. A-Dog's probably, I'd say, about 75 to 80 yards away. I'm going to go shotgun like Deshaun always does. So let's do it. Do it. That's it. Up. See? That's how easy it is. Woo!
Just proves, even at 60 years old, 54,
53.
53, we can do this shit.
We can do this shit.
That's right. So sign us up. We're what, 200K a piece?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go,
yeah.
baby. Go Browns.
Cleveland Browns will play today. Hey, what do you say? Cleveland Browns will play today. Will they win or lose again? Blah.
Welcome everybody to Dog Pound Rants. Woo! I'm A-Dog.
And I'm Z-Man.
That's right, and we're back. And what a week it was, huh? Oh boy. Oh,
Phenomenal
boy.
week.
You know, after that game, I was so pissed. I mean, I've been pissed this whole season, but man, you know, there's so much wrong with this team right now. There's so much wrong. I don't even know where to begin. I just think everything's done. I think the season's over. I don't think they can recover from this, especially because they're refusing to sit Watson. And you know it's just because of the money. We know this. I'm just flabbergasted right now. I have nothing to say. Go ahead there, Z-Man. I mean, have some dew.
Yeah, brother. Have some dew. I can see the can has really crushed.
It's over.
Yeah, how bad can it get is really the question.
No
How
worse.
bad can it get? How bad?
They're probably the worst team. The worst team in the NFL right
That's
now.
the
Worst.
thing. Deshaun, man. It's about, it is obviously about the money. I don't know if Stefanski has the power to actually bench him or if it has to come from Haslam, because in the end of the day, Barry Stefanski together convinced Haslam to go out and obviously pay this man.
Yeah, I'm not
because you
blaming
have to convince the owner to spend that kind of cash on a quarterback.
Right.
And also, Deshaun Watson settled his lawsuit. Go figure. So it saves him from losing money and losing.
And I don't like that.
You know,
I wish he would. I wish he went to trial, and I wish I would have got rid of him because he's absolutely.
in 17
fucking
starts,
awful.
he's above 500. He's 9-8.
He's fucking awful. He's fucking awful. And his rating, his quarterback rating for this game, 8.4. I didn't even. They've never had single digits since they've kept this stat in, what was it, 2000? They started the QBR. They haven't had a stat below that. He's 8. I didn't even know there were single digits for that.
Isn't this?
He absolutely sucks.
It is.
And Stefanski, like you were saying, as far as like the power to do anything, you know, he's kind of in a rock and a hard place. I'm sure 100% he's not wanting to play Deshaun anymore, and 100% he has to, because if he doesn't, maybe they'll fire him. But
the
you know
old
what?
dollar bill, baby.
You're going to get fired either way. I mean, it's a 50-50 thing right now. So just say, sit Watson, play Jameis Winston, and see if you can spark this team a little bit.
Well, he already committed to
I know.
Deshaun.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
We don't know, A-Dog, if it's him.
Yeah.
Or,
No, it's Haslam. I'm sure Haslam's like, hey, I paid $230 million. You guys make this shit work, is what he's saying.
I'm sure Barry and Stefanski went in that office and convinced Haslam to say, this is the direction we have to go to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are blaming Haslam because he's a blah, 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 and he's whatever. But I 100% believe he did not. He just pays the money. He's got that DePodesta too. What the fuck? That guy is useless. He sucked. He sucked as a baseball guy. His fucking analytics sucked. He didn't do shit. So get rid of this fucking DePodesta. And I never liked Stefanski, you know that. But you know what? Thinking about it, you know, maybe he was strapped with Deshaun. Maybe it was Barry that wanted this guy all along and just went for it. But whatever. Fuck it. We're done with that. You know, we can talk about the coaching. I mean, there's just so much here. Stefanski needs to let Dorsey call the plays in the next couple of. You know, if you're not going to sit Deshaun, you need something to stir or spark this fucking team, because Deshaun, just the way he plays, has dragged the offense down. Obviously, if you're out 3 and out, the defense is dragged down because they sit on the bench for 2 seconds and they're back in there. They're pissed off because they're not getting a break. And like, oh, we stop, we get a turnover, and the offense does zip with it. Zero, zilch, nada. So what good is it? So you need some kind of spark. If it isn't going to sit Deshaun, let Dorsey call a fucking game or two. Stefanski, you arrogant motherfucker. He is. He's the biggest arrogant asshole. And I'm so sick of his fucking press conferences. Well, I got to coach better and we got to play harder. I got to coach better.
I got to play harder. I got to coach better. I got to play harder.
I got to coach better.
I got to play harder. And that's
I gotta
really,
play harder. You know what?
Repeat
if you got to
week.
coach harder and they got to play harder, well, you suck and your fucking team sucks. Get out of town. We need a whole new team. Move it to Kentucky. Go ahead, man. You can talk about coaching, whatever.
Coaching. Stefanski did say, I believe it was today, I think it was today, he did say he'd be open to letting Dorsey call plays because they needed some kind of change, and he says he's made a great partner so far. So far, the only partner is fucking Stefanski, because I don't think Dorsey has any say in what's going on the thing.
On the field.
And the game management, let's talk a little bit about the coaching and the game management, man, the timeout, and then the delay of game. And, you know, at this point in the game, we're coming out and we're trying to get points on the fucking board, and you have no clue as to what's going on. And it looked like a preseason bullshit to me, and that's got to stop.
I mean, this
gotta
looks
stop.
This looks
man.
like, I don't even want to insult high school football, but this is high school type football offense. It's absolutely fucking dreadful. There's no motion. No, there's just nothing going on offensively.
And I just want to add in, dog. Let's look around the league at former Browns. Joe Flacco, 300 yards,
all right,
3
Joe
touchdowns.
Flacco. I love
in
Joe
a loss,
Flacco.
but he played ball.
300 yards, 3
And the Monday night game, we actually film on Monday, but this week we did Tuesday because I wanted to get the full effect of the NFL. Kareem Hunt, baby.
right, Hunt.
What he's doing with the Chiefs, 100 yards, touchdown, and what he brings. His fucking Tasmanian devilisms. Dude, that guy's a money. Why?
Yeah.
Not to bring Hunt back or Flacco back. And I guess with Joe Flacco, obviously, you weren't going to bring him back with Deshaun.
No.
Because they pretended to get along, but I believe Deshaun didn't want him in the building.
You should have
Number
brought him
one.
back.
And coaching one more, Stefanski said Watson is still QB1 going in.
Why am
to
I
the
high-fiving
Philadelphia
that? That's disgusting, man. That's fucking disgusting. The guy's he's awful. And even if, you're going to pay him no matter what. Even if you sit him out 2, 3, 4, 5 games, just give Winston a shot or DTR, and then you can always go back to him. You got him for another 2 years. You got him for 2 years after this mess because you're paying his ass. You can't get rid of him. So what's the big deal if you sit him down? I mean, fuck it. And Stefanski, if you're going to get fucking fired, if you have a shit season, you're going to get fired. And if you play anybody other than Deshaun, you might get fired. But hey, if Winston comes in and starts winning, who knows? And it's just awful. I mean, I was going to go through some Deshaun stats. I mean, he had 125 yards, 15 of 28 passing. It was a 8.4 passer or QBR. He sucks.
Fuck stats for this game.
He fucking sucks.
I said, you know what?
Sucks.
I'm a stat guy.
Now,
but I said, fuck it this week.
We're just going to say,
you want to do a stat? We could do a stat. Hit me up.
Do a stat.
Yeah. Let's go with, let's do a stat, baby. On the Canes, baby.
Bernie, the Canes.
You want to talk about a stat?
That's right.
An exciting thriller that went late in the night. It was a 10:30 start in Cali, where a lot of people thought California would upset the mighty Canes. Nope. They won 39-38. Heis Cam Ward, who I'd love to see wearing the
that
brown.
That would be awesome.
He was 35 of 53, 437 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he had a 15-yard scramble for a touchdown. and they just keep pounding the Canes. They
Yep.
moved up to number 6 in the country.
Yep. Tank
And-
for Cam.
Tank for Cam. But let me tell you, they got a bye week this week, which they probably needed for resting, and then they'll come back with Louisville.
Right
but that's a fucking stat.
That's a stat.
That's a quarterback. 35 of
Right.
53, 437.
Right on.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I almost shit
Shit up
myself at 1:30 in the morning when the Canes won
All
that
right, the
game.
Canes.
But- all right. Congrats
cool.
to Bernie
Congrats.
Kosar and his Miami Hurricanes.
So the Browns pretty much nothing on defense. I can't say much. They've pretty much come back to earth. They've come down to earth. I mean, maybe because of injuries and whatever, and they're just not playing with any fire or heart anymore. There's nothing left defensively. I don't even know what to say. And I just want to say, Jaden Daniels, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
I
What
mean-
a kid. Making history every week.
And making history as a rookie quarterback for the Washington Commanders. And the only reason I appreciate the Commanders is because it was my best friend, God rest his soul, Patrick.
Pat
It
Joyce,
was his
baby.
favorite team forever. He was the biggest fan of the Washington Redskins. So it's great to see them doing something, and I could see them going deep in the playoffs. If not even, who knows? This kid might take them to a bowl. He's playing
Wouldn't that be
lights
insane?
out. That would be crazy.
You done with defense?
I'm done with everything. I
Defense.
don't give two
Let me just
shits
say
about Cleveland's
A-Dog,
defense. They suck too.
I sat on this game
Yeah, they should
sickly.
sit on it.
Very, very sickly. And I'm going to say, before I get to the D, it reminded me, this game actually reminded me of the 1990 game against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Bud Carson era was just about crumbling. But we went to KC.
Carson.
It was 34-0, whitewash. And it reminded me, watching this is very similar, because a few weeks later, you probably remember this, A-Dog, the Bills came to town and they put 42 on us, 42-0.
Yeah.
And Bud Carson was fired the next day.
He should have been.
But it had the same kind of vibe where we were never in it.
Yeah.
Never in it. And I'm going to say something about the defense real fast. Early in that game, and I mean mighty early in that game.
Like the first drive, that's it.
They made turnovers and they were getting Jaden Daniels off the field. And as a matter of fact, first quarter he was in negative. So the defense was kind of holding it in. But when you go back out there and go back out there and go back out there and go back out there with no break, you're going to crumble. And you know what
I said.
What was the defense really? Unless the defense was able to put 21 on the fucking board themselves. No. I give credit to that D for even sticking it out as long as they did. Because watching the offense and then having to go back out there and go back out there and go back out there, it physically drained, especially Jaden Daniels, dude.
Yeah.
The idea is to keep him on the sideline. So my thought too, back to the coaching, is you sign a Kareem Hunt back, you can run and pound the ball and run and pound the ball and run and keep Jaden Daniels on the fucking bench and keep the defense rested.
Yeah.
And I think the defense, we have 100%, not a coaching, it's a Deshaun Watson problem in Cleveland.
He's destroying
and I think players
the whole
now,
team.
Everything's, I mean, players probably.
And I'll tell you, me personally, I never liked it when they got him. I wasn't a fan of it just because of his personal issues. And believe me, a lot of people, that just shows they have no morals or no class to get a guy like
It's about
that.
winning, A-Dog, unfortunately.
But you know what? That's
In
what
the
you
building.
get. You're not winning with this fucking asshole.
And I
he's
think-
a horrible quarterback. He's a horrible person, and he's on the Browns. And I cannot root for them anymore. I just cannot.
If you
Till
were-
Stefanski's gone and Deshaun, I'm out of that camp. And I'm sure a lot of fans are feeling that way. And you know what? The fans, they should boycott this bullshit. Don't go to these.
Our
fucking
dad always said it. Stay fucking home one game.
Stay
and
home
show your
one
displeasure.
game. Yep. Stay home one game, or have parties in or even the Muni lot. Just stay out in the lot, do your party if you have to.
I'm watching. You're
but
watching.
how can you
it,
enjoy
dog.
even watching this shit? I've been leaving it before halftime even because I could give two shits. I know what's going to happen in these games. They're absolutely fucking.
But you know what's happened to players on this team, A-Dog? It's like when you go to work, right? And there's a guy making $70 an hour and you're making minimum wage. Just say.
Yeah.
Same thing. You gotta. And they keep hounding you like, hey, we need to. I think the Browns, there's a lot of dissension that we don't know.
fuck yeah.
Will probably come out.
Yep.
Maybe we could turn this fucking ship around, the Titanic, I'm calling it, of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because right now it's sinking. But maybe they can do something. But I think
it's
they're
over.
looking at this guy and he's flubbing around. He hasn't shown any leadership, on this team. And I think the defense is would be a lights out defense with a core. We've seen it.
I don't think
We've
so.
seen it last year when
I think
Deshaun
they
got
just
hurt.
lost everything
We
this
won
year.
games with Big Balls Walker. We won games with DTR. Similar kind
We
of
need
team.
another quarterback,
And
that's for
Flacco.
sure.
And right now it's a Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, don't get
problem.
me started on Flacco. All right, so I'm done with this. Really, I could give two shits. We're gonna make the picks for this week,
Yes, we are.
and we're gonna have some very special guests here in the
Yeah.
studio. All right,
Let's get him down.
let's get them down here. So I'm gonna pause this. I'll be right back with the guest.
This is exciting stuff.
All right, everybody, we're back. Dog Pound Rants.
Let's go, let's go,
Wait,
let's
look
go.
who showed up. These are my boys, my baby boys. Say hi, boys.
Hey, how's
What's
it
up,
going?
everybody? Cordy Z,
Cordy Z
Krog.
and
Blitzkrog, not
Blitz-
Krug.
Blitzkrug is
whatever
in the
he
house.
says.
Oh no, my camera's falling down. Hang on.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hold on.
Technical difficulties already. All
Dude, you
we're
gotta
good.
leave that.
This sucks. I'll leave it in. I don't care.
Yeah.
right, all right.
There we go. We're back in. I'm
All right,
kinda
we're
in the
back.
shot.
Are we doing picks?
All right, here we go. We're doing picks.
Doing picks.
So we're
Yes,
gonna
we
go.
are.
Who are we gonna go with first? There, Z man.
All right, this is the picks. Welcome, boys, man. Welcome to the show.
good to have you
It's
guys.
good. It's definitely
to
good.
be here.
Special guest. Special guest.
All right, first game we're gonna pick is the 49ers and Seahawks.
All right.
Which I know
I'm a
big
Niners
Niners guy.
Big Niners
So you
fan.
start the picking.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, obviously, Niners. They got to get it. Obviously, I mean, I'm not gonna go against them for one, but also Seahawks. I mean, other than their defense, I don't think their offense has been that great over the past, decade.
No, the last couple
Myself,
weeks they've
so,
been flubbing.
Geno Smith.
right?
They've been
so,
flubbing the last couple weeks.
Niners got to get their head out of their ass. Obviously, they just haven't been doing, producing well. Purdy had a horrible game. Same with Allen. He had a horrible game. But they're good teams. They're good organizations.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think they get it.
All right.
What's your final
What's the
score?
score?
Final score.
Oh, I got to do a score. I'll
Score
You
say,
gotta
big.
do a damn
I'll
score,
say
boy.
35-10.
All right.
Oh,
Niners.
Like 35. All right, there, Krog. Go
All
ahead.
right, it's a big divisional game, but I think the Niners are going to snag it. 28-24.
Woo! I like
I
it.
like that.
I'll take it.
I'm going
Silver.
Niners 35, Seahawks 10.
All right, that's what I said.
Wow,
Is that what you said?
That's what I said. All right, let's go.
I may have computed that, bro.
All right, I'm going to go. Obviously, the 49ers need this one after losing to Arizona last week. Seahawks started out 3-0, and then they kind of been flubbing around. Niners need it because if the Niners lose this, they might be looking at Brownsville here, baby.
Right.
So I'm going 49ers 21, Seahawks 17.
All right.
All right.
It's a clean sweep.
Let's do a Monday nighter.
Monday
nighter in New York, and the Jets did something to shake shit up. They fired
That's right.
Soleil today.
Good. Fire,
And,
fire.
So
fire.
Rodgers had a lot to do with that, I'm sure, man.
Yeah, Rodgers
and
told
they're
me,
2-3, and they fired somebody to change some shit up. So it's the Buffalo Bills traveling to
All
New York
right,
Jets.
Buffalo.
Both teams have been on skids, and Blitzkrog.
Nah,
Blitzkrog's team is
Blitzkrog's team.
Look at
There's
this.
no way we drop it this time. Allen's going to come out firing on all cylinders. We got this. I think we got it 35. We're going to get back up there, and we're going to hold them to 21 points.
All right.
All right?
Nice
Like
job.
the
That's
pick.
how it's going to be.
Go ahead,
Okay.
dog.
I'm definitely a fan of Buffalo and Allen. I love Josh Allen. And yeah, I can't see him losing 3 in a row, especially even to the Jets.
That would
Are
be
you
crazy
shitting
if
me?
they did.
That would be crazy if they lost in their division too. This is a huge game. So I'm going Bills 24, Jets 17. It's gonna be a
Wow.
little closer because they still got Rodgers. He doesn't totally suck.
All right, take it easy now. This is your pick. You're a little nervous? It's all right, the camera.
I've been doing this well before you guys. What are you talking about?
That's
All
true.
right, Bills. I mean, Allen. He has those games. I mean, they're all human out there, but they're all professionals. He's gonna get back to it. They're gonna put up 44.
Wow.
And their defense is
Wow.
gonna get kicking. Maybe
Wow.
some injuries come.
Wow.
4. That's
They're gonna hold them to 7.
With Aaron Rodgers. All right.
all right. I like it.
It's
Because Aaron Rodgers is gonna
Z-Man's
throw
pick.
picks. They're gonna get pick
You know where I'm
sixes.
going
Let's
with
go.
my pick. You know where I'm going.
We know where you're going.
Just is. I'm not a Buffalo guy. They know it. I know, but I believe with Aaron Rodgers and the firing, that Jet team, that crowd will be rocking. And think about it. If the Jets win, they're right back in the fucking division.
Right, yeah.
And it's Aaron fucking Rodgers, dude. I like the Jets closely. Very, very close. I'm going to say 21-20
Whoa.
There you go.
on a late touchdown by Aaron Rodgers.
Not
All right,
another
great
one.
pick.
That's probably
All right.
more realistic than mine.
Next.
Now we'll go. We got a couple more we're going to pick. Let's do it. We're going to do Commandos.
All right,
which
the
is in honor of
Commander.
Pat. and they travel to Baltimore against red hot fucking Ravens.
Right.
Yeah, two great quarterbacks. I mean, you got
What a
Jaden
great
Daniels.
game this is going to be.
Jaden Daniels, I love seeing that kid play. He's absolutely fucking amazing.
And Lamar, MVP Lamar.
I know.
That was insane. The touchdown.
And Henry on in the backfield. Are you shitting me? He's a beast. So this is going to be a really high-scoring, close game. I say the Commanders 35, the Ravens 34. How about that?
I like that.
gonna
We'll
be
go
high
around this
scoring.
way. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to go with experience with this one. We got to go with the Ravens.
Okay.
Probably
At home.
gonna win. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go 33-21.
All right.
Wow, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah, again, I'm going Ravens just because just watching them, even against the Bills game, just you got Henry and Lamar, but then also Hill was killing it. Like that, the way that kid ran too, I'm like, man, all three of them, just their legs is just, it's a nightmare to
They
deal
are.
with. So,
It is. It's a
yeah, I'm going to say, maybe 28-21,
Ravens?
Ravens.
All right, Ravens.
something like that.
I think this could be a Super Bowl fucking preview.
Right.
And I'm being dead ass here. This could be because the NFC right now, well, the North is pretty fucking good too with Minnesota, but can then Darnold hold up? But this team that Dan Quinn is now coaching, great coach, by the way, who should have won a Super Bowl with Atlanta, but that was a debacle against New England. But I think this could be a Super Bowl preview. And I'm going to actually go Washington in a close one. I'm going to go real close, 33-30.
Right.
And I think Tucker misses a field goal to tie it at the end. That
All right.
and I believe that this could be the match. Maryland Super Bowl would be insane.
That would be-
Washington, Baltimore
That would be great.
insane. All right,
like
let's
it.
go.
I would want Washington
Okay,
to win.
We'll
that.
do one more before we do the Browns. We'll do
Okay.
because I like Detroit, great city.
Yep.
Congratulations to the Tigers,
Tigers.
beating the Guardians, who were the Indians. Terrible, and shame on Cleveland for letting them change that
Change
fucking
that
name.
name.
But let's go Lions, travel to Dallas. That's a Sunday 4:25 game. You got Dan Campbell and you got the Cowboys. It should be a fucking great game.
That should be a great game.
All right, well, I don't know too much about these teams. I haven't looked into them that much this year, but I know over the past years, the Cowboys have just been working on a really effective offense. So I would just go with Dallas just off of what I know. And I'd say probably something like 24-21. Probably
All
a
right.
close game.
Nice.
Close game.
Something like that. That's all I got.
A-Dog?
A-Dog. Okay, let me see. I like Detroit.
That's my name.
I like Detroit, and I love Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
I love a coach that bites kneecaps and
and wants to kick face.
kick ass. Kick face.
Kick face.
I love Dan Campbell, so I'm going to go Detroit 21, Dallas 10.
All right, I like that. Yeah.
It's not going to be that exciting of a game, but
Right. Yeah. I don't expect Detroit to win, but yeah, that's the team I pick. I'll go 24-13. for
Detroit?
sure. Yeah, Detroit.
all right.
Absolutely. That's
And you know
what I
I'm
want.
picking the Lions
I have
already.
no idea.
It's 45-0. I think
45 nothing.
I think Dan Campbell
All right.
and the
All
boys
right,
get it
45
rolling.
nothing.
All right. Now we get
Here
to
we
the
go.
meat of the. Let's
The
go,
Brownies.
everybody. We get to the meat.
Brownies.
We got
Shit.
the Browns traveling to Philadelphia.
Are you kidding me?
But Philadelphia is really struggling too. So this
Yeah,
is a very important game for both squads.
They were
Yeah.
a good team last year.
Hey dog, you lead it off.
All
man.
right, here we go. And you know my pick already. I'm so disgusted with this team, this quarterback, this coach, this whatever they got going on here is just a fucking disaster. It's a mess from top to bottom. I guarantee you if they play Deshaun, which they are, they're not going to pull this together. And Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback. And from what I've been seeing, the Browns defense can't stop a running quarterback to save their life. All this guy's got to do is tuck it and run, and he'll get first downs every time. So Eagles 28, Browns 10. I don't think they can score more than one offensive touchdown like they have been. They suck.
All right.
Suck.
Let's go this way again.
All right.
Come on, Blitzkrieg.
Yeah, I don't know about Deshaun anymore. I think Deshaun really would have shown what he was worth by now.
Yes.
And it's nothing. It's
Zero.
absolutely nothing. So, yeah, I don't know. 17 points, maybe they'll score, and they'll lose 23-17.
All right.
Probably.
Good call. I like that.
Yeah, it's hard with the Browns. Everything, the diversity they went through last year, and they can't seem to put it together this year. And that, yeah, I don't know, Eagles, I haven't seen anything crazy from them. So I think it'll just be a lackluster game, like field goals. It'll be like 9-6.
Oh,
We'll go 9-6 Browns.
Oh, you're gonna
Just to give the Browns.
you have a phenomenal kicker.
Right,
Man,
there we go.
do, man.
There
We
you go,
do.
9-6 Browns. That's what it be.
All right, is it
Yeah.
me now? It's me?
It's you.
Z-Man.
Him and
All right,
Rage.
you know
Come on,
me.
Z-Man.
You know where I'm going, man.
We know where you're going.
I've sat on it for a few days. Horrible. And this is time for Coach Stefanski to show. This is your moment, Coach. You listening?
Yes.
He
This
saw it.
is your moment to show why you're a two-time Coach of the Year, because the whole season's been a fucking wishy-washy shit. This is your chance to get it together because 2-4 with a lot of division games still ahead. We haven't played one. 2-4, you beat Philly. You're getting back home to play 2 division games against the Bengals and Ravens. Looks a hell of a lot better than 1-5. And this is it. I said it last year when they played the 49ers in the
right.
show,
Pivotal
that you
game.
have a game. Yeah, we're 1-4, but the division ain't they're all 3-2 bunched up very easily. The Steelers aren't shit. Bengals are also 1-4, so with them in the sight. So I like the Browns in this one to pull it out, 24-14, and I think Cleveland shows that they come together as a team, and they have to, because otherwise Stefanski and the boys could be looking 1-5, man. Well, not. You'll
Playoffs,
be in
yeah.
not only playoffs, but just the
I think it's over.
Mental-
now.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think
the-
going back home in front of that crowd won't be pretty. But I like the Browns
It's not gonna
24-14.
All right.
And
Good job.
gotta
Z-Man.
get
we're
it
all
done.
gonna do a chant here to end
Here
it.
we go.
Do you have any closing thoughts, A-Dog, on the Browns?
I have no thoughts. I'm done with this team till they get rid of Stefanski and Watson. I'm done.
Well, like I say,
two shits.
I can crumble this up because I think
Yeah.
it's
You
all or
need-
nothing this week.
You need
for
to
Stefanski.
change somewhere. Put Winston in for a game or two. You're stuck with Watson forever for the next 2 years because you paid him $230 million. But if you sit him down a couple games, try to get a spark. Who gives a shit? You can always put him back in. He sucks. Anyway, that's all
Let's
I
give
got.
a chant here.
Here we go. Here we go.
You
Brownies.
guys ready?
Ready.
You guys are gonna join in.
Yeah. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo.
Yeah. All right, boys.
Music to my ears,
All
guys.
right,
Let's go,
boys.
everyone.
All right.
Everybody, have a